We're here to, experience art in a different form and manner, and we're not disappointed because amazing works so far are mind-blowing, exciting, vibrant, and colors are like very, very unimaginable. That's what I'll say. Yeah.
I'm here because obviously I love the visual arts and I love to support other galleries. I have run a gallery myself. I used to run a gallery myself, so we all sort of work together. And I think the artist he's got and the body of work is actually very outstanding. So I think what's nice, it's such a beautiful balance. You have some very contemporary abstract works like around us. You have some conceptual works over there, and then you have some figurative works as well. So it's almost something for, there's a monochrome there, so it's almost something for everyone. So I think that, and what's together, it looks great. So yeah, I'm really enjoying the exhibition. I'm really enjoying it.
Experience art, and we're not disappointed. So far are exciting, vibrant.
Well, I would like it to keep it simple because I believe we are all familiar with what we call multidisciplinary artists. And when we're talking about multidisciplinary, it is when the combination of different artists. But when we are talking about inter, it's inter. Because what I'm trying to say here is because I'm trying to differentiate between inter and multi. I think that is where the problem is. We all understand what is disciplinary means. So when we're talking about multi, something means something multiple. When we're talking about inter means something in between within ourselves. Look, imagine this kind of work, these chairs it might have been to creating an hyperrealism and after covering it up with a net. It sound crazy, but they actually know what it's doing. It's more of like a reflection. And when we're talking about reflection is showing how, no matter how hard it is, I can reflect a positive mindset with whatsoever is going on around me, around you, around whatsoever. No matter how deep it is, there's still personal reflection in everything we are doing. So when we're talking about reflection, I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Where you've been reflecting. If I possible, I can see your mind. You can actually see my mind, and then I believe things can work out and work well. So to me, being here is a very nice experience with me to be here, and I'm actually happy for him because it's actually easy coming together to create something, and then being is showing that it's transparent.
I think what I've seen is very interesting because ever since I've been working as an artist, I've never thought of using a unique material like this. This is my very first time of seeing something like this, and the way the work looks like, I can see some drawings on the background before covering it with this very sponge. I think it's a very nice, unique material. I've never seen an artist like this, but the way he explores with the different sizes of the works in a two-dimensional form is very interesting.
I got this inspiration from like beehives, yeah, the bee defensive mechanism. And I thought about it like as the sponge we used to bath, how it absorbs our dirt and never keeps the dirt, So, but when I now like got into the material, I begin to like fall in love, deeply in love with it. The luminance of the net when it's multi-layered. When it's multi-layered, the luminance gives this harmony of like a feel-good vibe, and it's sort of like an explosion of energy in the studio when we started making it, and we went hard on it.
Yeah, I've gone around and I've seen the works. They are quite different from what I've been seeing online. When you see art like in the real form, like you see it with your physical eyes, is different from you seeing it like online, or what I'm saying. So I've seen some of the works I've seen them before, and some of them I'm just seeing them new. The special thing about his work is the idea of the sponge, like the whole idea of the sponge. I find that very interesting to me, because I feel like it's just like a very, very creative concept, like something that is not really something out of the norm. You get what I'm saying? So it really looks good to see that kind of creativity in his works.
This is a really interesting exhibition. I think it's one of the idea that the artist is exploring is about playing with portraiture, but also playing with abstraction. So at the foundation of the painting, there's a lot of figurative representation, but through the sort of abstraction with the mesh and the sponges, he creates the layering of history. And behind all of these, the layer of the meshwork that you see is icons that have shaped, African art history and black history over the last 200 years. And so it's a really strong invitation to dig deeper into history, but also play with portraiture and abstraction. That's a nice play of technique and ideas.
Sincerely, I've never seen a very unique artwork like this in my life. Like, I love the way he mixes his medium, like his oil on canvas. Then the oil has this way it syncs with colors. A lot of colors are just there. It just synchronizes together. So you can see different colors, but it makes sense. Nigerian art right now is, by the way, because we know how the economy is in Nigeria presently. So I really love the zeal of other artists like me. They really want to come together and do a lot of great things, not even looking at what is going on in the country or what's going on with the economy. So right now, I love the zeal of a lot of artists like I am. Like, they come together to do a lot of great work, so they don't even look at what is going on. So I see Nigerian art going global, because I won't like, we all know that a lot of people come all the way from different places of the world to come and see Nigerian art. And then when we do exhibitions, a lot of whites come around, and because even if you see some artworks outside Nigeria, you can tell this is a Nigerian artwork, because a lot of white people really like our work so much.
Dr. KUNLE Adeyemi is my name, an artist and an instructor of art. I worked at the College of Technology, and today I'm fulfilled. I worked as a lecturer in the art school, and I brought up products, particularly artists who are now artists on their own, who are now doing well globally. And, while I was in service at the College of Technology, the challenges are not much. Sometimes we have students who are not really ready for the future, and so that is really a challenge. But we try as much as possible to bring them in and make sure we mold them, to become great artists today. The another challenge is that some of our colleagues, are very lackluster. They don't really know that they have to really sit down and do the work. But again, when they see us, trying to do well in it, they come in and the challenge becomes solved. So those are some of the things that. Another challenge maybe is, when you have an administration that is actually not really too inclined to what you are doing, that could lead to frustration. But in all, the College of Technology Art School and the college as a whole have actually encouraged art, visual art, have encouraged visual art to its fullest. And so it's one of the glory, of the college. We see our products doing very well in the area of graphics, in advertising, in print production, in painting, in studio work, in ceramics, in sculpture, in fashion design, in publishing, in photography. A lot of them are doing very well, and that's our joy.
The celebrant is a great man, he's a father, he's a mentor, and I admire his humility and his encouragement to us, artists and art curators, and we in the art management business. And KUNLE Adeyemi is a great artist in the area of printmaking, in the area of plastocast, and in the area of paintography. And up to today, his works are diversely collected all over the world. And it's showing an example for other young artists that are coming up. And we believe that right now that he has retired and is now a full-time studio artist, we will get more great things from Professor KUNLE Adeyemi.
KUNLE has been a wonderful personal friend, very hardworking, unassuming, committed to the details of whatever he's involved in. He thinks art, he sleeps art, he wakes every time of his, every moment of his waking hour is art. KUNLE will be in a discussion with you, and all of a sudden he will do like this, and then you begin to ask him, you are drawing, right? Oh boy. And then he will. So he's a lively, very hardworking, intelligent, unassuming, and above all, God-fearing. I'm sure he told us he's also, he gives glory to God for everything. He's God-fearing.
He's an artist with a unique style, and he believes that he should explore more on traditional motifs rather than being figurative. And this has really lifted him a long way in art scene. And being an artist too, he's a mentor. He has a lot of followers. He's a studio teacher, an academia, and also he knows what his onions are when it comes to relating with people.
We are happy to felicitate with him. He has contributed immensely. Now that he's retiring, we thought it fit to bring professionals together to celebrate his achievements and his impact on the art community in Yabatek, where he worked, and in Lagos State, where he resided, and in Nigeria as a whole. He's somebody that has influenced so many artists. So we, his friends, we came together. We did not want this opportunity to slip by, to mark this retirement period with this celebration. So we're happy to be here, and we are glad that we have guests from all over Nigeria, and there are some online who has joined us in the celebration. Some online who has joined us in the